everyone, and welcome back to my channel Beauty Inside Out. So I am really excited to be back. It's been too long since I've been sitting here in front of my camera talking to you. I've missed you. I've been away for a while. If you have watched my previous video, I was sharing with you that I was doing my luggage to go to China, and we are back. I'd been gone for a little bit over 20 days, so it's been a long trip. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I'm still full of energy of everything this trip was about. I put this dream of mine of creating videos over in China, and just did enjoy the trip. Like I said, we were so busy, just busy overall. The first week, I would say, just learning to communicate, because communication was almost null. We were not able to communicate very easily. The province where we went was very little English, and when I say little, it was little. It was just the bare minimum, you know, when you use only one word to describe a whole sentence. Eating and finding location and finding a place to live that was close to where we wanted to go. It is a big country, 1.2 billion people, and where we were, it was 10 million people surrounding us every day. So I was surrounded with people for almost the whole month of June. It was an experience, but like I said, I've enjoyed every minute of it. Today I'm coming back for my favorites. It seems like the last time I was here was about my favorites, but I was able to find some favorites that I've never talked to you about before. That one that accompanied me for the whole trip in China. And let me start by this little palette. As you know, I'm not a big fan of big palettes. I think I've talked about this before. I find that in a big palette, eyeshadow palette, there's always colors that you never use, that are not suitable for you, and I prefer having and owning things that I will use and that I will love and that I will appreciate. More and more, I try to keep only the things that really benefit me in any way. So having big palettes to me is not very useful. They take room in my beauty table. It's been a while since I've talked English that much. Like I said, over there in China we spoke English but very little, so I don't know how I'm gonna do today. But anyways, very happy to be back. So the little palette I have here is not a big palette, it's just enough. It is from Clarins, and you have everything that a big palette has to offer, meaning a mirror, and it is a 5-color palette. I've used all of them. I think I had tried it once or twice before leaving, and I was actually not sure if I was going to like it, because I found that the color might be a little bit shimmer. And of course you don't want to be wearing all shimmer, but I found a way of using them all. I don't know if you can see, but I've used quite a bit of it. I think there was only a few days where I chose not to wear makeup, but most of the days I was wearing a full makeup. I would get ready and wearing a full makeup. We would do business meeting, so I wanted to be dressed up, and I found ways to use this. I've actually used a lot of the darker color for the corner of my eyes. Today I haven't wear it because to be honest, I want to discover again all of my products that I have, because I've been using this all month long, so I needed a change. So today I went with something a little bit brighter. As for lipstick, because I only had brought one lipstick, it was a pale lipstick. It was something that I've missed, having a bright lipsticks. You know, sometimes I feel like wearing something bright. Anyhow, this palette is just on point. It has some shimmer colors, but it also have some matte colors, meaning a pale color, and the dark color is also matte, and the brown has a little bit of shimmer inside, but not too much. And this sort of a peachy pink color and the beige are shimmer colors, but I've used them in many different ways. I've been creative, and this is what it looks like. It comes with a little brush, and I've actually used this to do my makeup. Not the best, but if I did it for 20 days, sometimes when we go out, we just want to bring a little touch-up palette. It is really okay, and it has an elastic to hold everything together. Just a very handy, good quality. Clarins is a good quality. It does apply some colors, so you don't need to build up and build up to have colors. It is quite good. As for coloring, anything else, when I came back, Chloe had done some cleaning again in her stuff, and she said, I've received some foundation, and knowing that I am on the lookout for a good foundation recently, she said, I think you might love this. It is similar to the formula of MAC, which is the Face and Body, but this one is from Makeup Forever, and it is a water blend. So the Face and Body is a water blend, and I did enjoy it a lot. And the color is very different from what I would have bought if I would have went to the store and buy it for myself. Chloe had received a few of the colors in the collection. This one, I don't know if you can see well. It has sort of, I want to say pink undertone, but it's just like a brownish undertone, but it blends so well, and when I apply it, I don't even see the different color of my skin with the foundation. So I just might have found a good foundation. Anyhow, for this period of the year, I might have had a little bit of sun. Not in China, because while in China the sun was not there. The sky was covered, you know, there's a lot of fog in China. But I would say the last few days, maybe 4 days, we've seen the sun. It was just beautiful. We needed to see the sun after a long period like that, not seeing the sun. But actually it was better for what we had to do, because when the sun was out, it was very hot. The temperature was up to almost 50 degrees every day. So that is very hot. Sometimes here in Canada, we will get, during the month of July and August, we will get 40 degrees. But over there, it was so humid. But the humidity was so good for my skin. My skin just transformed over there. After, I would say, a few days, I have very dry skin, and over there, because of the humidity, my skin just transformed before my eyes. I had such good skin. It was just hydrated. I didn't feel like I needed to put moisturizer and moisturizer and moisturizer. It was just perfect. It was good. It was not greasy because I do not have this problem since I have so much dry skin. My husband, on the other hand, felt a little bit of the build-up since he has mostly a oily skin. He didn't enjoy it because of that, but for myself it was very, very good. So anyway, since I've been back, I've worn makeup quite a bit, almost every day, I think. There is a number R370, and like I said, it's perfect for this time of the year because I do not want to have something that has too much of coverage, but it's just perfect. I feel that it just does something good for my skin. It seems like I have a little bit more of sun in my face without being too much of discoloration with my neck. Anyways, very, very satisfied. My skin hasn't reacted because when I use something like a foundation within the next day, if my skin doesn't like it, I will see a breakout of some sort, and with this one, nothing has happened. If you're wondering what's on my lips, I think I've worn it before. It is quite unique. I had this for a while. It's from Chanel, and it is from their Rouge Allure collection, and it is the number 149. So like I said, I needed a boost of color. So this one is just like a mauve color. Since I did my makeup in sort of a pink, of course, but with a stronger shade on the corners of my eyes, I felt like wearing something brighter with my pale shirt, my pale nails, so I tried to give myself some colors. What have I brought back from China? A lot of good experiences. I'm not going to talk about it over and over, but I've came back, my heart filled with love, appreciation, and a lot more knowledge and self-reflection. I've had lots of time to self-reflect on a lot of things. You know, when you see different cultures, every occasion is a good occasion to go back inside of ourselves, and this one was not an exception. We did lots of good meetings. It was everything we hoped and more because I felt like we had angels following us, a good star over us, because like I said, so many people, and we were able to find some pearls, some precious stones, if I can say. As you can see, I have a new ring. If I can say this about China, I don't know if in other countries it's the same, but here in Canada, what is imported, yes, from China is usually low quality. I'm thinking about Dollarama, all of the stores that are selling us products that comes from China that are at a very, very low price. We've learned so many things business-wise. The reason why China is exporting these products to Canada is because Canada is asking for these products, because China is one, if not the largest country in the whole world creating products, exporting products. They are exporting what we want them to export to us. So they'll create exactly what we want. If we want cheap, not expensive items, they will provide. If we want high quality, superior quality, they will provide. And from the people we've talked to, business owners, they have explained to us that it is not their preference, because Chinese people, especially the women, but I want to say especially the women, but the men also, they are so well dressed. They are so well represented. It is all of them. They will match the purse. They're so well groomed, so well dressed, with lots of styles. And the same with the men, the shoes, the pants, the belt, and of course they are so I don't want to say skinny, but they're just in very, very good shape. It is in their nature, so they can wear the little belt for women, with the dresses, all beautiful dresses. So I was blown away, my husband and I, because we didn't know all of this. We wanted to go and explore the possibilities of doing business, but we had so many questions, because what we want to offer, what we always want to offer, even in our present company, it is quality. We are all about quality, quality in the service, quality in the material that we use, quality in everything, quality in our employees being at the best of themselves. So we were not sure by going to China what was the whole thing about it. We had many questions, and we've learned so much. We've learned every day. I've never learned so many new things in my life. So as you can see, I came back full of excitement, and even though it's my favorite, I feel like I have no choice but sharing this with you. Like I said, they will provide quality if this is what we want, and they much prefer working with people that want to bring back quality to their clients. They're all about quality. So like I said, it was just mind-blowing that everything we see here in Canada, almost, that comes from China, that says made in China on it, is usually low quality. It's low quality because Canadians ask for low quality, because they want to sell it at a low price. So we've made extraordinary discoveries. We've been to the places where the quality was just top-notch. It was like mind, just a beautiful experience for the mind to see such beauty and such quality. And I think I wanted to talk about precious stones. We've been to a place where precious stones were just like candies, but high quality candies. And I brought back this ring, I've brought back another ring, and my husband absolutely wanted me to get, he got it for me, this stone, which is pink quartz. I'm all about stones since I've been, I think 13 years old. I was very much into the stones. I've started doing some research about them. I just had a passion for stones, and not that I own that many. I have just a few. I've never spent money on stones before, because they can be quite expensive, and depending on the quality of the stones. And they say that, and I feel, I absolutely feel that the pink quartz is representative of the true Natalie. So I want to believe it. Anyhow, everything about love, and not only love, but love of oneself, self-esteem, friendship. It brings, of course, positive energy to oneself, and it's everything about love, about beauty. It will stimulate your imagination, and it will bring you inner peace. So if you hold a pink quartz in your hand, or if you own a pink quartz in a room, or if you wear a pink quartz, this is mainly what it will bring you. And I am wearing another stone, and it is the yellow topaz. It is a stone that is all about truth, forgiveness, hope, and it helps you to be more aware of your thoughts. So, beautiful stone. So this was a special place that we went. It was one of my favorite moments of the whole trip. Like I said, I've been passionate about stone, but being in that environment was just so powerful. I did not know I was going to talk about this. I wanted to talk to you about the vitamins that I take, because I've never talked about this before. And I said, what a better place than my favorites to talk to you about it. So I'll try to make it fast. But and I had bring those vitamins with me in China. I don't believe I take that many, but there is quite a few. I am now searching. I'll start searching for probably a new treatment for myself. I don't know if I talked to you about this before, but I've been having some episode in the last 2 years of having some cyst on my ovaries. I had one episode that was major. We were in a country festival with many people. We had brought our RV for a few days, and RV all parked all together, and I had experienced this intense pain to the left side of my ovary, and I honestly thought that an helicopter would have to come and pick me up to bring me to the hospital. It was so painful. After a while it stopped, long story short, and then my doctor recommended that I went for ultrasound, and I did, and they actually found a sort of a lump about this big, and my doctor said that it was okay, and that we just needed to make sure that it would go away when I was going to be in my period again. So within the next few months it had disappeared. And recently, just very recently, I had another episode like that, but it stayed with me, the pain stayed with me for 3 days. It was not as intense as the first time, but in a different way it was, because it lasted for 3 days. Went to the hospital, did many tests, and again they found another lump, same place. So now my doctor has recommended that I start taking the pill, which is the pill for preventing to be pregnant. I have never taken the pill. I didn't. Just before having my daughter, so I took the pill for 1 year and then never took the pill again. But my doctor has recommended I take the pill because he says that in the pills there is some hormones and it will be good for me because I probably have a lack of hormones. So I feel that I might be in my premenopause. So I haven't taken the pills. He had prescribed them to me, but I am not ready to take a pill without making more research on this. So there might be something. I knew this was going to come, that I would probably get some effect with menopause and premenopause. I did not know what they were going to be. Do I need a supplement of some sort? I do not want to be taking hormones without knowing a little bit more about them. So I know for sure there are some of you that are going through this. I mean, premenopause or even menopause. Maybe some of you have good information. If you want to share them with me, I would be pleased. Because like I said, I need to do more research. I need to find a specialist that will be more toward prevention than just covering le bobo, you know, putting a plaster on this illness. So little vitamins that I take are mostly very basic vitamins. I would not say I have a very good alimentation, a good way of eating. I've come from the 80s, being in Canada, and I've been introduced to all of the fast foods, all of the French fries, all of the poutine. I still to this day remember when the poutine came out. So when I do have cravings, I don't crave the same thing as Chloe, my daughter, will crave. When I have a craving, I might be craving some potato chips. I might be craving a poutine. I've never given this to my family, and so Chloe has a whole other way of eating. So I've always tried to give good things to my children. So Chloe will crave some sushi. She will crave all kinds of other healthy stuff, but I don't crave the same thing. So just to give you an example, I sometimes feel that I don't give myself all of the nutrients that I need to my body. So I do take one vitamin a day, and the ones that I've found recently is just new that I've taken these. I buy them at Costco. I take 2 a day, and they're called multivites. And they're just like gummy vitamins. They're just complete vitamins, and I do take 2 a day. Of course, they have sugar inside, but this is what I take for now. Like I said, I want to be seen by a doctor and maybe have all of my vitamins and minerals verified to see if I'm lacking of something. But anyhow, this is what I'm taking. I buy them at Costco. They taste, of course, they taste quite good. They're made like this. They're just your gummy style. I'll eat one more instead of putting it back in the jar. Something else I got recently. I had heard good things about this, and it's for your hair, your skin, your nails, and again it is made out of gummies, similar to the multivitamins, but in here you have vitamin C, vitamin E, and biotin. Is this how you say it in English? Yes, biotin. So biotin is something that we have naturally in our body, same with vitamin C and vitamin E. And biotin is a supplement that will help with the growth of the hair, especially. And does it work or it doesn't work? What I can say is that I've been back from China, and I had my nails done to the shellac. Usually it can last me a month. Of course, it will have grown. Sometimes my nails will chip, etc. But this time it was a bit more extraordinary the way they had grown. Is it because I was in a very humid climate? But the lady where I go for my nails, she was just impressed. And she is Vietnamese. And she said, "What has happened to your nails? They had grown so much at the time that I was in China. Was it because I had started a little bit prior to that taking those vitamins? Or is it just because I was away in a different climate? I don't know, but my nails had grown a lot. Is it better for my hair? I think it can't do anything bad to them. So it is made especially for that. I just wanted to share this. I buy this at Costco again. Something else that I do take every day, and I can't take as much as I would want to, it is omega-3. Omega-3 is good for so many things. It is good for the skin. First of all, it's a natural oil. It is good for the skin, is good for the eyes, is good in prevention for many things, for heart problems, for cataracts. It is also known to be good for concentration. It is also known to be good for your health in general. So you can follow the recommendation on the bottle, or you can follow the recommendation of a doctor. But as for myself, I can only take one capsule a day because I have difficulty to digest it. It's too pure, and it will give me some problem for digestion. So I only take one, and I do take it when I eat. And I also do take a supplement of vitamin E. I was taking this before taking these gummies that are made with vitamin E and C and the biotin. I was already taking the vitamin E. I've been taking vitamin E for a long time now. Vitamin E is also a good antioxidant. It is good for preventing the cells to be damaged by illnesses, either be heart problems, either be cancer. It does help with the protections of our cells. And another thing that I take, I've been taking these probiotic. I think I only have one left, two left. I actually take 3 like this a day. I do buy it at Costco, and it is Santé Équilibrée, Health Balance. It's complete probiotic, and it is quite a high dosage that they sell at Costco, 30 billion active cells, and it is especially made for your gut flora. The gut flora is something, I had learned this when I took my massage therapy training. I've started using these while in my training. If we have a healthy colon, a healthy gut flora, then we will have better health in general. It all starts with this. Without going into all of the details, when we are younger, we produce a lot of it. But when we get older, we produce less and less of it. So taking a supplement, eating some yogurt that has a probiotic inside is very, very good. For myself, I do not like yogurt, so I prefer taking a capsule like that. So if you're someone that do enjoy eating the yogurt with the probiotic inside, we should eat a lot of it to help with our flora. That's it. That's what I take for now. It might change. Like I said, I want to invest sometimes in this, some research in this, because it is for my health. I am 45 and I'm probably in my pre-menopause. Like my doctor said, you are having some difficult months with your ovulation and cycle. So it is not every month, but I am starting to get problems. So different subjects today, huh? All from stones, energy from the stones and the vitamins. It is a little bit what I wanted to share with you today. I sure hope you have gained something from my sharing. If you do have knowledge, experience that you want to share with me, I encourage you to do so, because this channel is not a one way only. It is a two-way. So I need your feedback. I need to learn from you, and I only come here to share my experience. And I feel that sometimes when someone is sharing her experience, it is a way for us to go inside of ourselves and find our own answers. I'm not here to share answers with you. I'm here to share my experience so that you can be inspired to go inside yourself and find your own answers. With this said, I want to remind you that true beauty truly starts from within. I have missed you. I am happy to be back with you, and I thank you for being here with me today. So we will see each other next week. Have a beautiful week. Mwah.